Purpose Inspired TV is under construction. During this process, we invite you to step into the journey. By joining our team, you have the chance to shape the very fabric of this channel with your creative ideas and skills. We believe that the true essence of innovation lies in collaboration, and together, we can create something truly extraordinary. We will provide content that ignites your passion, inspires personal growth, and encourages a positive impact on society. Our focus is on delivering shows that are entertaining, thought-provoking, educational, and uplifting. We want to hear your voice, your vision, and your recommendations for individuals you would love to see on our channel. We aim to create a channel that resonates deeply with viewers, challenging them to think bigger, dream bolder, and live a life of purpose. So, join us today, and together, we can make a difference, one viewer, one show, and one purpose at a time.
Attention content creators! Are you tired of struggling to get your work noticed, or are you ready to expand? Look no further than Purpose Inspired TV. We offer a unique opportunity to reach a wider audience by being available on Roku, Fire Stick, Android TV, and more. But it's not just about exposure. Purpose Inspired TV is dedicated to uplifting, inspiring, entertaining, and educating viewers with positive content. Whether you're a motivational speaker, a musician, an actor, or a comedian, we want to help you share your message with the world. So why limit yourself to social media platforms when you can now be on TV? With Purpose Inspired TV, you can take your creativity to the next level and make an even bigger impact on your audience. Join Purpose Inspired TV and start sharing your content on TV today.
What's up, everybody? Pray everybody's doing well. We are back. Yeah, a lot of people have been asking when will we come back. Say hey to the people.
Hey, people.
Hey, people. How is everybody doing? I hope you're enjoying. Down here in Florida, we're enjoying some cooler weather, but we're getting a lot of rain, lots and lots of rain. Oh my goodness! And we are praying against all those storms out there in the ocean. This is the week after Labor Day weekend. It's basically my mom's birthday weekend. It's a hard time. First time of me not having my mother on her birthday. I haven't always been with her. I was in the military and traveled the world, so a lot of times I didn't spend the time with her. But this is the first time of my life that my mom wasn't here for us. So I'm thankful for the opportunity. Went down to Daytona with my sister, wifey, my niece, and we tried to I think that was the last time I went out of town with her, was down in Daytona, my mom. And then we went to one of the last restaurants that we was able to spend time with. So it wasn't real big, but just to be able to stop and take the time to remember moms. So all of those who lost their mother, I know kind of how you feel now. I know how you feel. So I got to keep on thanking God for the time that we had. For all of you still got your mama. Go tell your mama you love her. You can call her as much as possible. When that time is gone, it's gone. And I had a lady today. A lady came to me after church. I'm going to start teaching a class, a little bit basic class on social media, content creation, video production. I know a lot of different areas, but I'm going to teach a class on whatever students come to class. That's whatever the need is. That's what we're going to be teaching on. That's what got my NAS Academy. I went to NAS Academy a couple of years ago yeah, and I won this T-shirt with some videos that we made. But yeah, the lady came up to me and was asking about her shooting her video of herself. Basically, her daughter is a request of her daughter. It might be a demand from her daughter. Oh, can you slide over a little bit? See, it's kind of these chairs.
You just want me close.
We're supposed to act like we act like we like each other.
But we
But
do.
yeah. But the lady, she was like her daughter was requesting her to make a video of herself. Seems like she haven't gotten married yet and getting married. I guess she doesn't know when she's gonna get married. So her daughter is telling her to make a video, one video for her wedding, whenever that's going to be, and another video for her kids. So I was like, that is something that I want to do for my mom, was like just videotape her telling the stories, of her life, her growing up. She started writing a book that we really got to get on and try to finish her book, about how she grew up. I think the book, the story of sharecropper's daughter. But yeah, that when just talking to the lady today, that just reminded me of how I didn't do what I wanted to do. Like I said, videotaping. So if it's something that, especially if God landed on your heart to do something for your mom, your dad, or your grandparents, if they're still here with you, if you're supposed to be doing something with them, don't hesitate, don't procrastinate, don't put it off. Do it now. The time is now. I don't know if I posted a reel the other day saying the time to do it is now, and that's kind of like what I was referring to. Is like it's certain things you can't wait, you can't delay. So let's get into it. A lot of people have been watching our videos, and it really wasn't a plan of us doing a lot of videos talking about relationships and marriage and different things like that. But a lot of people are starting to ask for some more. People are also asking for KK, so I'm gonna get KK back on the line. We got some KK fans, but yeah, we just got different topics about relationships, marriage, establishing relationships. She don't know what I'm gonna play, so I'm gonna play a couple of videos, shorts. We're really short, and then we're gonna discuss it. So we're gonna get into it. And this one is called. Doesn't matter. Oh, I do. I know this was is. But yeah, let me just play this and we'll talk about it. I know it's from one of the videos that I've made, and this is what I found.
One of the most demonic quotes I've ever heard: happy wife, happy life. Because if she's not happy, the whole house is in turmoil. Let me walk on eggshells. Don't want to upset her, because if I upset the wife, the whole house has to suffer. Stop giving place to the devil. You can't go around blaming people. Well, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Go get on the right side. Get back in. Roll over and try it again. But let it be the hidden man of the heart, and that which is not corruptible, even the ornament of a meek and quiet spirit. As I've said before, meek does not mean weak. It means strength under control. Quiet does not mean silent. It means peace and tranquility from within. Guess who has to do that? You.
All right, I made a video a couple of weeks ago about happy wife, happy life. That's not right. It should be happy spouse, happy house. So what do you say on that video that young lady made?
We probably anyway.
Huh?
Didn't we just discuss something like this?
Yeah, we did. I know a lot of, mom said a lot. There's some women still don't agree. I guess they still feel like happy wife, happy life. That's where it's supposed to be. Or a lot of people still, they don't think there's any harm in that. And what the young lady just said is, it shouldn't be a household like that where the husband and the kids and everybody are walking on eggshells and they're all scared and afraid of upsetting upsetting the mama, and the mama's feeling is centered around her. It's supposed to be she's the one that's supposed to be happy, and if she's not happy, nobody can be happy. So that's where it stems from. And then I believe sometimes if, especially like the husband, if you feel like everything is all centered around the wife, and yeah, we did talk about this one part how the wife, I feel some women just feel like they thump God off the throne instead of God being the top. All the instructions come from God. It ends up coming from the wife, or the wife saying it doesn't even matter what the man's purpose is. It doesn't even matter what God has for the man and for his family. The wife put herself in the place of all your goal is in life is to make sure I'm happy. I don't care about nothing else. Keep me happy, and it won't you won't have problems. If I'm not happy, you can be stressed out and have problems. You and the kids and anybody that come around. So I would say that's not right. That's not how you should carry your household.
So that's a selfish wife instead of a selfless wife.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I just wanted. I found that, like I said, it was different people who wasn't agreeing. Well, I say people, some women wasn't agreeing, still thinking that it should be centered around
The one.
the wife, but it's the marriage. The marriage as a whole. When you get married, you become one, and that's what's important, not just a lopsided. So we got a couple of what's up, daughter? What's up, people?
Hey y'all.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Selfish.
Say it loud. You gotta talk to people.
I'm sorry. I was saying selfless, not selfish.
And what I say? It should marriage is not a competition against each other. You shouldn't compete with each other. You should complete. You should be trying to fill in where you can help the other person become a better person. So you're not competing with them. But some people are living, have a marriage where they're competing with each other, and that causes a lot of problems and issues. So since we got started late, I'm gonna go ahead and choose the next video. Is one, should I pay the bills? There's a lot of this 50-50. The man's supposed to pay everything. I forgot what this is all about, but let's hit it. Let's roll and see what we're talking about.
What man is going to look at that and say, you know what? I do need to pay her bills. Ladies, this is what you should ask yourself before you ask your man, that man, because he ain't yours yet. Ask yourself, what am I bringing to him to ease or make his life better? That's what value is. If you can't answer that question, you don't deserve anything yet. What has that man said in the way that you bring him value? If it's only, let me take you to dinner, let me take you to eat, let me do, why does he want to keep serving you if there's no service back? It is the law of reciprocity. What can you do to support that man? And that is the problem with these modern day women. It is all I, me, take. You got to be careful who you give to, because takers don't know when to stop. I am tired. These people they're ruining this generation. It's literally ruining the generation. And then little girls are glamorizing and fetishizing.
I mean, they got Sexy Red as a role model, girl.
Oh,
Yes.
I agree with her.
Sexy Red is the role model.
I agree with her. With the generation is being ruined. I definitely agree with her. Marriage is between two people. And it's okay if you have some people that some marriages that some men feel like they should pay all the bills, because some people were raised like that, and I guess that's how it was way back then. But I feel like nowadays, or now, you basically almost need two incomes to take care of household. So why put all of that all the weight on his shoulders when y'all gonna be doing it together? Y'all a team.
I agree. But I think what she was talking about, even being single, it's a lot of single women are asking for the men to pay bills. I've
Okay.
been in that situation where, yeah, we weren't even close, and he said nothing about getting married or nothing, and I already was got a list of bills that she wanted me to pay. Like what? That's that's really out of order. But yeah, a lot of women are asking how many bills are you going to pay, or it's a lot of this. You supposed to pay so much money. Just let's talk about going out for the first time. Some women, when I'm saying I'm talking in general, I'm not saying all women, just saying some.
Right.
Some of the mentality these days, they got this certain amount of money. Like some of them, if the man don't pay $100, or if the man don't pay at least $150 for the first date, he ain't worth nothing. And then I heard some other women saying he shouldn't have to pay nothing. He should go to the coffee shop, not Starbucks, because that's $100. But go to just a regular. Go to the park. Go to the coffee shop. Go somewhere that's practically free. See, you're supposed to be trying to get to know each other,
Mhm.
not trying to see how much money appears that you can spend.
Right.
And that's what it looks like the game is now. Is let's see how much money I can spend of this dude, and see if he can keep that up. That's what I want to do. And I'm sorry, this other video just popped in my mind. It was a video where the lady was complaining about how much money that women have to spend on the date or the first something like the first date. And some woman like, why are you spending that? He already liked you the way you were. Why you got to spend all that much money?
Right.
But she was saying, I got to spend all this money on my hair and my nails and my makeup. I got to buy a brand new outfit, and I got to do all this stuff to get ready. And all he has to do is take a shower and go on a date. And sometimes I'm like, yeah, we keep it simple. But then a man was like, but you don't understand how much the man had to put in before you even wanted to go out on a date with him. You probably checked out and make sure he had a good job. You know how much effort and probably education he had to do to get that job. He had to, the car. You checked out the car. He had to put money and effort into getting the car. A lot of times, men don't care what you got. You don't have to have nothing. You know, don't have to put makeup on nothing. You don't have to have those things. But a lot of times, the men have to have a lot of things ahead of time, even the body. Oh, he's got muscles. He spent years getting those muscles. So it wasn't just he just went home and took a shower just for you to go out. You had to see something that he took years to develop for you to even say yes on the date. So instead of, it looks like the man's not putting in any effort, but a lot of men are putting in a lot of effort to even the step towards you, or to a woman to even ask her out. Because some decent men, they're gonna have, they can have enough money to pay for your meal. They can have enough money to pay for everything. He's gonna be like, when you ask him, "Do you have a job?" "Yes, I got a job." "You got a car?" "Yes, I got a car." "Do you have a apartment or a house?" "Yes." You want to be able to say yes to all those things. So it was a lot of effort putting into it before he even asked you out, or what I'm saying, asking the woman out.
Well, you have a lot of women that go into relationships and don't bring nothing to the table. Absolutely nothing. But you bring nothing to the table, but you want this man that has everything to bring to the table to take care of you, get your nails done, get your hair done, put money in your pocket when you won't even make him a meal. Like, where is that fair to him?
We heard the other day.
The I'm sorry,
Go ahead.
the eye candy, that's what they're looking for.
That's all I'm about to say. That outside beauty
It's not what they
gets
always.
you in the house. The inside beauty keeps you there.
Sometimes that outside beauty can get you put out the house.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If it's nothing inside, it's nothing that you can bring to the table. Got no reason for you to stay.
Bring
So a lot
nothing
of
to
people,
the table.
some women are putting all that effort and energy in the outward. And I know everybody here keeps seeing these videos. The men are not looking for a lot of the stuff people, like women, are spending money on. They're not putting all that requirement on. Even that, like I said, going on that first date, he is not requiring hundreds of dollars on your hair and a brand new outfit and the brand new makeup, most expensive makeup, the most expensive perfume. He is not requiring that. If he saw you jogging and sweating, that was enough. You just, it. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like, yeah, we saw.
He saw what you. He saw you when you looking bad. What
Right.
was it saying? About when a guy try to holler at you when you looking bad.
I ain't never killing no dude try to do that to me. Hope you don't.
I would hope not. Oh, what is it? When they see you looking bad, but they still trying to holler at you, as opposed to you when you do say you agree to them, then you go home and put on your, what should I say, your
Sunday's best.
no, your catfish outfit. He don't know if that's the same person he ran into.
Yeah. A lot of men
Catfish.
they just want the real thing.
Yeah.
Bring the real thing, put the real thing on the plate, and let me choose from the real thing instead of that's not you. We know when you're dating, especially when you first meet, you putting on this act, you putting your best foot forward, you putting everything. So I guess, like I said, with the guy, he gonna take a shower, he can put on clean clothes, he might even iron his clothes. Well, I'll say I want to put men down like that. A lot of men are gonna put some effort. They probably gonna go and buy a new outfit, too, for the first date. So some men will go all out, but still not as much as some women do. So they can go get the fresh haircut, go get the fresh outfit, fresh new shoes, but it's not going to be at the level of women. But at the same time, if he saw something in you when you wasn't together, when your hair wasn't done, didn't have your best outfit on, he wanted to go out. It's more than the outward appearance that he was attracted to. So I'm just saying you don't have to go all out for that. And then, like I said, if it don't work out, you're mad. I spent all this money for this guy. You shouldn't have spent nothing. It should have been the minimum, bare minimum. Especially if you don't know each other. Why are you spending all this money on a stranger?
Well, I've never heard of anybody buying an outfit for a first date, and I'm pretty sure it happens, but I've never heard of that.
Yeah,
Catfish.
it's it's some videos of the women mad because of all the money that they spent going on the first date, and talking about the man he don't have to spend that much money. I was like, you don't either.
Right.
That's not a requirement. That's not something that you have to do. You supposed to be getting to know each other, the real you, and it's mostly supposed to be talking. And I used to, when I used to go on dates, I didn't like to go to movies. I did go to movies, but I didn't like go to movies because you ain't learning nothing about the person at the movie. You're just watching the movie.
Remember when I invited you to?
Oh man, look, I can't stand horror movies. I still see that picture in my mind right now. It was Texas Chainsaw. Surprised I don't even know the date when the opening scene when somebody got shot in the head and that camera went right through the back of that person's head and then it went through the window. See, it was terrifying, and since I like to make movies, I was trying to figure out how they had that camera to go through that man's head. But yeah, half the movie my eyes was closed. But I went to the movies because I liked her, but whew, that was rough. She can't get me to do it now. I ain't doing it. I'm not going.
He still liked me, but I can't get him to go.
Mm-hmm. If you gotta go, I'll be here when you leave. I'll be here when you get back. I ain't going. I'm trying to get her to start going back. God can work on it.
All right. I like scared.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to one more before we go. Should I go there? Let's see. Yeah. Do y'all? I'm gonna hit this one real fast, and then I'm gonna come to some more read some more comments. So here we go.
Because when I say stuff like, you're single, you're married, ain't no ring on my finger, I can do whatever I want.
This is the reason why I say there's a difference between being in a relationship with somebody versus intentionally dating with a goal in mind. No shade towards her. I just don't think the ideology helps anybody when you're really trying to date somebody. Just picture men and women both believing that they're both single until they actually get married when they're in a relationship. If you are teammates and you're both playing defense against one another, how do you expect to score? Now, I do admit, should you sacrifice and give so much of yourself to a person that is not reciprocating with you in a relationship? Absolutely not. But I do believe when you're dating, it's like auditioning for a role. And you must show and prove in order to earn that position. But there's one issue. People know how to get people, but they don't know how to keep them. People don't know how to sustain or maintain any type of healthy relationship. Some people only like you, only have feelings for you. And to me, it takes more than feelings and even love for a relationship to work, even if you want to get married. You have to have a goal in mind. You have to be disciplined and you have to work together. And to the men and women watching this, to stop premature pain. To my ladies, if you know that you want to be a wife, stop trying to be a wife to a man that you know is not capable of being a husband. To my fellas, if you know that you want to be a husband, stop giving yourself to a woman that is not a wife. You cannot expect success when you are putting people in position that do not deserve to be there. A woman doesn't make a good wife by her washing your clothes, or cooking your meals. I can wash my own clothes. I can make my own meals. What makes a good wife to me is, are you kind? Are you caring, nurturing? Are you God-fearing? Do you support me the way I support you?
He said it all.
Yeah.
So my biggest takeaway is dating intentionally. Is you're not willy-nilly just going out with anybody that's offering a free meal. And then some people, anybody that's offering a free meal and they're giving up booty too. And then children get involved. Then you find out you can't stand the person. It took me years to figure. I don't know why I'm so naive. I couldn't figure out how it was so many baby mamas that can't stand the baby daddy. It was because they never even they didn't know him. They never got to know him. What they say, put the cart before the horse. They made a baby first, and then hey, it's time, let's get to know each other. Or what I was saying before, they try to demand him to step up and be a daddy. That's not what you had. That's not what who you had a baby with. But
I totally agree with him as well. It was interesting which I can't say I hear a lot of it. A lot of women saying, "Well, I'm single until I get married," knowing that you are in a relationship. I take that as, if you single, you single. Why be in a relationship and you want to be in a relationship, but you want to live like you're not in a relationship until you get married? Why waste that person's time when you still want to be out dating Paul, Sue, Tom? Like, come on.
And I guess so. In that relationship, like we always say, communication. That they need to have that conversation. Are we exclusive? Are we in pursuit of marriage? And I guess both of them need the husband, not husband, the man and the woman need to establish what their intentions are. Because y'all know it's a lot of bad issues when one of them intended on getting married, and the other one has no plans whatsoever of getting married. Yeah, one of y'all wasting your time with the other person.
Mm-hmm.
So, but some people, they just go along for the ride and hope for the best. That's reckless. That's just hope. Or say that the woman wants to marry the man, but she's afraid to ask him, does he want to? Don't want to have that conversation, but she figures, I'm going to make him. I'm going to just continue to do nice things and do this and do that. Give him everything. Give him everything. Give him everything I got. My body, everything. And maybe he's going to catch on and decide to get married. A lot of times it's not going to work out that way. I was watching this video the other day, and this guy was really explaining a little bit more about marriage and weddings. When y'all women, little girls brought up, a lot of your cartoons, there's a lot of cartoons is centered around a princess finding their prince, and them going to get married. You know, a lot of these cultures like, so it's this big fantasy in a lot of women about their wedding day,
Mhm.
or how the wedding day is going to be. So at a real young age, little girls to women are fantasizing that wedding. Little boys are playing with trucks and little army men. They are not getting that same. Um, is the word training? They're not getting that same influence about weddings and getting married. So I guess when women get older, that's been ingrained in their mind, that big wedding day of getting married, of looking forward to getting married. A lot of men are not looking for that. It's not there. Some eventually they were like, hey, to get married, settle down and get married. But that drive, that craving for that wedding and wedding date is not in men. And a lot of women get upset and not understanding why the men are not feeling the same way. And I think even with you, when you was um, talking about getting ready for the wedding, you was like wanting to pick out the colors and pick out the cover, the seat covers and the napkins and the types of spoons. That's foreign to us. Like, what is all that? But women, that's something that's
Our dream.
yes, that's your dream,
Every
and
girl's dream.
it's like men, it's like it's not there. It's no cravings there. So some men want to uh, please their
Right.
please their bride to be, but still, it's a lot of that. It's anyway. It's not in a man, and certain things a man feel like he's starting to be feminine. Is it feminized? He don't like. Oh man, that's not what stuff that men do. Men don't do that type thing. And a lot of the women are like, hey, you need to do this, and get upset with him because he don't have the desire to do these certain things.
I'll say to what you just said,
Okay.
some men participate.
Okay. Yeah.
You just happen to be one that doesn't care to
I, s-
participate in that. But you
I
have
still
some men that are
some
willing to
do, but it's
participate.
still a lot of men that's not something that's not. It's kind of like playing with dolls. Yeah, you can get some men to play with dolls, and you can get majority of men they ain't gonna play with their doll. You can get, some men like you can get your husband or your boyfriend to put on a dress. Some men you're not gonna get them to put on a dress. I'm not saying they gay or anything, but it's some men it's like it's like a imaginary line. Like if we cross that line, we're being feminine or feminized, and we want to stay masculine.
And we want you to say that way.
Okay, we can bring up some comments. There's a whole lot of comments now. Uh-oh. Ooh, y'all on a rampage.
You gotta start checking.
Let's take a few minutes, let you read some of these comments.
I'll read some, you read some. All right.
I don't have my glasses, so you can have that.
Marriage should be, and this is from Drea. Hey, Drea. Marriage should be centered around God, not the wife. Hold on. Um, to get joy if the Lord is the
Okay,
family
that's
strength.
the joy of the Lord.
Oh, the no. Okay, so the joy of the Lord is the family strength. I agree. Ashley, hey Ashley. I used to be very opposite and had to learn when they're okay. I used to be I used to be the very opposite and had to learn when the other is in the wrong and when you as a wife do what you're supposed to do, the silence will be golden. When you act away as a wife, it just reflects on your husband on how he will respond and it will be negative like you.
We just had a quick conversation about that today. When you are married, you can be in a relationship, but especially in marriage, this the husband and wife can be upset with each other, but you still in a marriage. You still in a committed marriage, and you still could uphold your duties as your husband and as a wife. You shouldn't cut. Some people cut things off. I'm mad now, so I'm not going to do my duties as a husband. I'm mad as a wife. I'm not gonna do my things as a dude. You're supposed to be married, happy or sad or not.
What the other comments or what else? Kathy said,
Oh, okay.
I agree. The marriage should be centered by God, not who we read that. Oh, the joy of the Lord is the family strength and foundation. Kathy, hey Kathy, yes, pay them all. Are you married? People benefit. No, are you get married? People benefits. Come on, Joe. You stretching now.
I didn't see where we was talking about.
I think it was about paying bills. Kathy, was it about paying bills? It takes years to keep our bodies in shape and to get our educators and jobs too. Our educations and
It's
jobs.
true, but most men are not requiring that. Women have more requirements on the man than I believe than the women has for, well, vice versa.
Kathy say, Lord. Maybe not all men in a wife, but there are certainly chasing it in the streets. Definitely.
Yeah,
Those just men who will take anything.
and I got a chart because when let me say I'm gonna start using that chart. I have a chart because when we talk about men, there's so many different levels and types of men. So I try to break it down. I broke down the men. I think I got like 8. I haven't broken down the women yet. You got to help me do that. Just got that for 2 types of men and women.
Sometimes women just want to look good for themselves. It may not be for you. Kathy, I always say that. I always say that.
I agree. That's even in any kind of decisions on um, what I come back to that.
First impressions are lasting and important, but the focus shouldn't be about what's on the surface. Take time to discuss and learn each other's core values. That's from Drea. Character outweighs a lot of things in a person. Read it. Check the comments after we discuss them. So they won't confuse. He is definitely correct. Dating with purpose. Kathy said, oh no.
Kathy's huffing and puffing over there.
Drea, my husband was intentional in making sure we got married when it wasn't football season. I love Drea. And made sure he didn't wear feminine colors. See, he and I like that, Drea. And then Kathy say that is not true.
That was the last thing about the beauty. Okay, how much was the time? Where's my clock?
Not
Right
30
there.
minutes, 30 minutes.
I'm gonna make a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Attention content creators. Are you tired of struggling to get your work noticed or are you ready to expand? Look no further than Purpose Inspired TV. We offer a unique opportunity to reach a wider audience by being available on Roku, Fire Stick, Android TV, and more. But it's not just about exposure. Purpose Inspired TV is dedicated to uplifting, inspiring, entertaining, and educating viewers with positive content. Whether you're a motivational speaker, a musician, an actor, or a comedian, we want to help you share your message with the world. So why limit yourself to social media platforms when you can now be on TV? With Purpose Inspired TV, you can take your creativity to the next level and make an even bigger impact on your audience. Join Purpose Inspired TV and start sharing your content on TV.
All right. We are back. Please check out our channel. We have a TV channel, Purpose Inspired TV. We are live on the air. Well, we're not over there, but there's some programming planned right now on Purpose Inspired TV. And yes, sometimes we can take the show here and make it live on Roku and Fire TV. So check it out. Just go to Roku, go to Fire TV, and download our app, and you will see that beautiful gold and purple lion head, Purpose Inspired TV. Sometimes all you have to do is type in purpose or say purpose, and that logo pops up, and then you just click on it, install it. It's free, and yeah, install it and start watching the content. We have a lot of great shows, content creators, and ministries, um, nonprofits, all different types of different shows. And then we have a lot of like different older TV shows right now. So we're looking for new content creators. We just like looking for people to join the team. Our mission is to be able to one spread the gospel, but it's not a gospel quote unquote gospel channel, but it's to help people all around the world. If you have content you would like to be on Roku, you would like to be on TV, we give you a opportunity. If you fit in with us, we'll give you that opportunity. Okay, that was my little quick break.
And I want to read Kathy's
Okay.
message. Kathy says, I understand the depth of people, but something has to get you over to someone. You can't always see belief, values, and emotional stability from across the room.
Yep, you can't see their beliefs, but you can see their fruit. You can see how they act, how they treat you, and how they treat people.
Mhm.
Okay, this is something I don't even know if I saw the whole video. This is something I've been saying. Your decisions does limit your choices. The decisions that we make limit our choices. And we just right here, boy.
Okay, you're 39. How many children do you have?
3 and 3 baby daddies, and they all gang bang.
Hmm. So what do you want as an outcome?
I want somebody that's loyal. It's really hard to find loyalty nowadays. You really can't find it at the next corner or none of that. Like these men now.
Hold on. Loyal to what end? Like a husband? What are you talking about?
I want a husband. I want to get married, have kids.
Why,
I want to
if you,
live in a
hold
house.
on. You're 39 with 3 children, right?
Yes,
How old is your youngest?
3 years old.
And you want more children.
Of course I do. I really want 6. Is something wrong with that?
What do you do for a living?
I get EDD.
Mm-hmm.
Is that, I mean,
I don't know what that is.
unemployment?
So you're an unemployed mother of 3 with 3 baby daddies, and you talking about you can't find a man?
Yes.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure God, I want somebody that's going to help me. Like, you don't think that I could get that?
It's called Jesus.
I mean, sorry, but you don't think that I can get somebody to help me? You don't think a man is going to let
It's
me?
called Jesus.
Huh?
Jesus.
So basically, you telling me to call on Jesus
And a therapist.
and
What are you bringing to the table? You want this man, basically, that goes back to you want somebody that's going to take care of you, take care of all your bills, and you don't do nothing. What did we just look at? What did we just see? What did I just hear?
Look,
I know she got 3 baby daddies, 3 different men.
no,
Did
you hear? 3 baby daddies.
That's 3 different
That's
people
3 gang banging daddies.
That's 3 different men. The 3. First,
So-
and then you act like you didn't even know how old your child was at first. I was squinting up. I was like, what?
I usually try to hold my tongue.
Be careful what you say.
3 baby daddies, and she was proud to say they gang banging. So they out there in the streets shooting, drugging. Some might even be in jail. So that's 3 dangerous men.
Right.
that she proud of, because she said that so quick. She didn't say like, keep it quiet. They gang banging. I got 3 baby daddies and all of them gang banging. So the next man life is in danger. I mean, what? I don't see a man on earth brave enough to go in that situation. What she do? She'd have found a gangbanger, have a child with him, and they broke up, and then found another gangbanging dude, probably somebody that don't like the first guy, and had a baby with him. Then they broke up, and then she probably went to the other side to another gang and got another dude because she was trying to get back at him. I'm just making this up. But imagine, so now she got 3 dudes in 3 different gangs that's probably out trying to kill each other. And can you imagine another brother or another dude stepping in this situation? Do you know how much danger this man's life is going to be? A 3-year-old too? What? I don't see no man in this entire world. I don't even see none of those 3 got enough nerve to go back and get in that situation. And she talking about she got 3 kids. One of them, the youngest is 3. She's on unemployment. She want 3 more. I don't see any man. I don't see nobody. And she's actually 39. So even if she had no kids at 39, to ask for 3 kids, that's already pushing it. You asking for 3 kids at 39, so that means as soon as we meet, we got to jump in and get married as fast as we possibly can and have these 3 kids as fast as we can. But I forgot, we got 3 kids already. That's ludicrous.
I wasn't feeling that one.
But he said, call on Jesus.
And he's right.
Okay, I'm gonna see what people say about that, because I as a man,
comments on that one?
I don't see no man touching that. I ain't risking my life for that. I don't care what you look like. Okay.
Wow. No comments yet.
Okay. So loyal to the streets. I don't know, and I guess that must be what she's looking for.
Andrea said poor tink tink.
Oh, really?
Right, Drea. Right.
And that's what it sounds like. If she got 3 dudes from the streets.
Because you did the same. You made, I'm not going to say the kids a mistake, but you got the same man over and over.
She chose that. Yeah, she chose that type of man.
But you want a different type of man.
To come in and fill in for them.
But obviously she's attracting these type of men.
Yeah. But you want somebody else to come in and put up with gang banging baby daddies?
She wants somebody to come. That's baby mama drama.
I don't see no. She got it, but like she probably soon if she finally get to go on a date with somebody, she probably first thing she say, I got 3 baby daddies and all of them gangbangers. That joke is gone. I ain't putting up with that.
One of them situations. I got it. Can you bring my baby some diapers on your way?
And then and a lot of people, men and women, if they on unemployment, they usually say what type of that job they had, their last job, or the job they're trying to get, the job they're applying for. She just like, I'm on unemployment. And that's just the way it is. I guess the kids, I'm on the system. The system gives me my money. That's what I'm bringing to the table. I used to always say there's somebody for everybody, but that situation, I can't see any of the 3 gangbangers going back, because their life probably in danger if they try to go back over there and be there with other gangbangers' children. So that's not safe. And a new dude coming in, his life is not safe, because what the gangbanger don't like, what does he got? He got a daughter, and the daughter say, or the daughter don't like him, and she say he did something, or he mean, or whatever.
Re-ask your comment. I totally agree. If it was the other way around, she wouldn't accept it either. I agree with that.
Yeah, that's
I totally agree with that.
it don't make sense. That's why I was saying, like, your decisions limit your choices. So it was still her decision. She chose those three dudes. She chose to have a baby. I'm not saying anything about whatever the baby's here. We have nothing against the babies. We'll pray that the babies are taken well care of. I would, I would pray, Lord, put a godly man in her life to help her raise the children that she have, and pray that they come out, not end up being gangbangers, not being terrorizing the neighborhood. But from my limited point of view, I don't see any man that's crazy enough to step into that situation. I don't see it. So that's probably why he said just call on Jesus, because I don't know who can do it. All right. Who's our time? 10 minutes. I got one more. Oh, there's another comment real quick. Yes, the consequences. I made a video is more the consequences. A lot of people spend a lot of time looking at their choices. What choice I'm gonna make. You need to look at what the consequence is gonna be.
Dre, I always say the choices you make, you gotta live with. I always say that. And she made those choices.
Okay, last video of the night.
Men are born in the valley. Women are born on the mountain. This analogy has been around a long time, and we all have a version of it that we tell. But the analogy is simple. Men have to build themselves. They have to climb that mountain in order to obtain value. Women being born on the mountain need to preserve themselves in order to stay on the mountain. That is, to preserve their value. A man that doesn't climb, low value. A woman that doesn't preserve, low value. Masculine frame is the man climbing the mountain and not taking his focus off of the climb. A man in this state is very attractive to women, confident, competent, focused. If he shifts his focus from the climb to a woman, his purpose is subverted, and she begins to lower her estimate of his masculine value. And this happens in a million tiny ways. It's the example I always use of the guy going to the gym at 4 a.m. She wants him to go later so she's not inconvenienced by him getting up so early. A man focused on his climb keeps going to the gym at 4 a.m. as he's always done. And of course, a promiscuous woman will detract from a man's purpose. These women will always create drama in order to force the man to shift his focus to her.
Okay, what's your feedback on that? So I've never heard anybody say it that way. So yeah, the man is in the valley, the woman's already at the top. She already has value. That's why how we say a woman at McDonald's, it doesn't matter what her job is, doesn't matter what her education is, she already has value in a lot of men's eyes. But it's saying a lot of men have to work to obtain value in women's eyes. So, and they like, yeah, women just hold on to what you already got. Yes, better yourself, get educated, but it's kind of like some built-in value already. And some women I guess they don't know what they already have. They don't know what they have. They don't know their value. And that's what they don't know your worth. They don't know what their worth is. And a lot of times that's where we, having a mother and father, the way God set it up for a mother and father to have that mother to teach what the mother's supposed to teach, and same thing, teach what the father's supposed to show his daughter how a woman is supposed to be treated. He's supposed to teach the man on how a woman is supposed to be treated, and a lot of times that's lacking. It's missing. And then they go into the streets and let the internet teaching this is how you're supposed to do stuff. you're supposed to get as many women as possible, you know. And then sometimes if the woman doesn't have, she don't understand her value, and she thinking giving herself to uh, the man, and then get disappointed, and then give it to another man when it should be both of them. They should be reserving their bodies as a gift on their marriage night. But our society really don't teach that. Our society teaches us give it up, get as much as you can, and I think that's kind of like what we were talking about before, where women still looking for that marriage, but men are taught get as many women as possible. Um, be with as many women as possible. If you've been with as many women as possible, marriage ain't on your mind. Being faithful to one person is not on your mind. So that's where when you're going out on that first date, you got to find out as soon as possible where his mind is. Is he trying to go? I know he's not going to tell you. He's going to lie. A lot of men just going to tell you whatever you want to hear, whatever she wants to hear to get into the panties. That's what I'm going to say. I don't care what she wants to hear. So as he find out what she wants to hear, I'm going to say it, hit it, and I'm gone.
That's right. Best to know your worth.
Yeah, it's but any other feedback? Anybody like that analogy of the men in the valley, women on the mountaintop, and the man has to climb. The man has to work his way up, and part of his work is his purpose in life, and he needs to stay focused on his purpose, especially when if that focus and purpose attracted her in the first place, and then if she can get him distracted and get him away. But I mean, when that means like maybe he's got the women that shouldn't be in his life, someone that's wasting his time. I got this a little. I was listening to I don't know. I had so many videos going around. It was a man that was telling a story about how his dad told him to never get a girlfriend in high school and never have a girlfriend in college. And he didn't understand why he said that. So I think he made it through high school without a girlfriend. But then he went to college and he made the football team, and he was struggling on the football team. So the dad took him one day, and I don't know exactly what I forgot what he did, but what I can remember is, imagine he got a bucket of water. Let's say a pot. He got a pot of water, put it in one hand, put a pot of water in another hand, fill it up to the top, and probably put something on his back or something. He told him to walk around. He was struggling, but he was able to walk around.
Right.
Then he took another bucket, filled up with water, put it on his head, and told him to walk around. He couldn't. He ended up dropping the bucket. Bucket of water spilled everywhere. So he was saying that one bucket right here in one hand, that's your education. That other bucket in the other hand, that's your football. The other bucket on your top of your head is your girlfriend. It's too much. So that's the reason why I said no girlfriends until you get out of college. You need to focus on your school and focus on that football. Those two already taking up all your time. It's taking up all your energy, going to take up everything. You need to stay focused on those two. But then if you add a girlfriend in, it's going to mess everything up. So that, took his son messing up before he finally understood what that was all about. But there's still, it's all that temptation, but you got to overcome that temptation. A lot of women see, hey, he's good in school, he's good in football. I got to be the one that's his girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
I got to be the one. So they competing for him. They battling for him. So he got all this stuff coming towards him, all that attention, especially he good if he's the star player. But his dad, like, look, no girlfriends. If you're going to want to stay focused, you want to be successful, get your success first, and then bring in the relationships. Well, that was a good lesson. I got some.
I like to look at that. Ashley say, yes, I agree. Yes, I agree, because I feel depending on your helpmate, it can definitely stir you from your relationship with Jesus. And that's the main reason a man is able to thrive in or on his purpose.
Yeah, see, before we get married, the man should know what his purpose is. And I still want to say his godly purpose, what God has for him, and what vision he will have for his family. So the man need that vision. And a woman, I thought also, she should have her purpose too. She should have her, knowing who she is. So she's not going to fall for every Tom, Dick, and Harry that say she's pretty. And she start blushing and I can't believe he called me pretty. It was one, those those pop balloon things.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all watch those videos. They be tripping me out sometimes. But one of them, this guy, well, it might not have been a pop balloon, but anyway, this guy, all he did was made up a song and sung it to her. And they was like, why did you choose him? Nobody sung a song for me before ever. Since he made that song, it sounded so nice, that's why I chose him. But that's what I believe a lot of women fall for that. If that, especially they don't have the father haven't showed them showed them how they're supposed to be treated.
Right.
Never took them on dates. Never treated them like a princess. And then as soon as this knucklehead does something simple and nice, he don't swept her off his feet, and they're going like, that's all he had to do. He just made up a song and sung it to her, and she chose him over that. We need to do better. We need to do better.
We know that too.
As a society. But all right, good people. She asked me for us to just go an hour, so it's an hour and 1 minute.
Because we're a little late tonight.
She's getting old, need to go to bed. I'm good to go.
We started late. We started late tonight, so we may go tomorrow.
Too much going on.
See, we started late tonight because it's a lot going on.
Well, all right, people. We thank y'all. Thank you for
You guys can send suggestions on things you would like to see us discuss.
Yep. Just send us some suggestions. I have a whole page of different things to go over. I got other topics, but with her, we can still keep on tackling these relationship items, marital. I don't want to stay single the rest of my life, stuff like that.
We can do other topics too.
Okay. Thank you. But yes, thank you all for watching. If you don't mind, again, like, share, follow. We're going to be making some different reels out. I know y'all been seeing them. It's a lot of work, but I thank God for the ability to keep on doing it. Good night. But check us out. Check out Purpose Inspired TV. Know anybody that would like to be on Roku Fire TV? Anybody would like to learn more about us? Let us know. Get with us. Inbox us. And we will look to see you guys next time. Everybody.
Good night.
Good night. And God bless.
Attention content creators. Are you tired of struggling to get your work noticed, or are you ready to expand? Look no further than Purpose Inspired TV. We offer a unique opportunity to reach a wider audience by being available on Roku, Fire Stick, Android TV, and more. But it's not just about exposure. Purpose Inspired TV is dedicated to uplifting, inspiring, entertaining, and educating viewers with positive content. Whether you're a motivational speaker, a musician, an actor, or a comedian, we want to help you share your message with the world. So why limit yourself to social media platforms when you can now be on TV? With Purpose Inspired TV, you can take your creativity to the next level and make an even bigger impact on your audience. Join Purpose Inspired TV and start sharing your content on TV today.